All right, my name is Mr. Vest. We're here at Hungary Creek Middle School. This is our 8th grade innovation class. So, guys, do not have my clicker, so I'm here today clicking from the laptop. But I want you to see that tomorrow we have a meeting with lunch and supper people, and I need a few people to be in attendance for that. We need to iron out some of the details for what things are going to look like tomorrow at 12. I know you have class, but we got to be there. All right, so sit down at supper to-do list, and I have a question mark there because we've kind of changed what we want to do with this. We kind of got away from everybody doing this quote-unquote unity concept of a business, so we might want to rethink the name. Regardless, though, tomorrow, or Friday rather, we have to start the promotion. We have to start our silent auction calls. We have to finalize the catering menu. And we have to get invitations going. So those are just some things to keep in mind that we have to do Friday. So I talked to you all as a class. I talked to you individually as well. And it seems like for the most part, everybody's more excited about starting their own individual business, or at least not all doing this unity business concept. So with that, one of the biggest things that we were having trouble with was coming up with who do we invite. So we invite entrepreneurs. We invite people that have done what we're trying to do. It may not be a makeup person. It may not be a music producer. It may not be whatever it is that you want to start. But regardless, it's going to be somebody that's been in your shoes before that we can have conversations with. So think about that as well. That's why I think we should go. Okay. So in this innovation class, we have basically done two things. We've been doing design thinking, think Shindogu, think Lost Sock Project, and entrepreneurship, which is kind of where we are now with planning this event, starting our own businesses. Today's focus, though, is going to be the design thinking aspect. So we're going to go back to kind of the Shindogu creator maker mindset. So I have a video for you.
In the Middle Ages, rulers used to fortify their castles with archer towers, enormous walls, massive moats, and hard-to-reach locations such as mountaintops or islands. So seizing a castle became complicated. You couldn't just send in an army to storm the castle. You're going to invent a way to siege a fortress by building a working model of a weapon that could take down the castle. What is your basic design going to be? A slingshot? Catapult, a trebuchet? Think of the physics and mechanics of it. What will you do to increase the height? What will you do to increase the speed? What will you do to reach a further distance? What will you do to guarantee accuracy? You're going to make your model with toothpicks, popsicle sticks, rubber bands, paper, cardboard, and glue. Don't forget to experiment and make tons of glorious mistakes. Ultimately, your design is going to be awesome because it's yours and it's coming from your creative mind. In the Middle Ages...
Whoa, I'll just start that again. All right. What do you think?
Wow.
So what is the goal? What is the goal of the challenge? To make this something? That's what we got from there? Hey, what are they doing up there? Yeah, so you're going to create essentially a weapon, which really sounds bad for a teacher to say, but one that is made of glue, rubber bands, toothpicks. This wasn't in there, but I thought I would throw in some clay. Ooh, yeah, well, clay. Paper. Just see, it was paper. Okay. Straws, that wasn't in there either, but I thought I'd add straws. And popsicle sticks with huge pieces of cardboard. So, how do y'all want to divide the teams? And actually, hold on, let's do this. So I have these for you, and I want you to do exactly what is on the board, and that is to jot down any observation you have after seeing that video and any question that you may have from the video. This is your launch notebook maker project, Capture the Castle. Hey, I didn't do that. You can thank your classmates for their great stapling job. Anybody not get one? Yeah, we're gonna let it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about how many you can have. So just real quick, take 60 seconds. Just your first reaction about the video. Basically, what you see written there is exactly what he said during the video. You're going to get into your launch teams. So I'm not organizing you. You can organize yourselves like we typically do. Just make sure that you have a set group, and let's make it only take about 30 seconds or so we can get going. Also, kind of position yourselves in clusters, so maybe move the desks, all be facing each other. Like, you guys are fine if you stay as a group because it's a larger table, y'all are fine. But if you're in individual desks, turn your desks to face each other. All right, so go get your materials. Each group, get what you need. You need at least one item of everything. If you need more, we got to decide that. There's not one piece of cardboard, but if you
break it?
so maybe,
Can we rip it?
yeah, be careful though. Yeah, I got some scissors for you.
Yes. I'm making progress.
You are making progress.
Okay, you guys, I got this thing.
Yeah, scissors have proved to be difficult. It actually tears pretty easily. So that's y'all's. Do you all need cardboard?
Thank you.
Let's just get. We don't need to sketch things. We've kind of done this maker activity, design thinking process enough to know. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. So use your materials, create your weapon, and after everyone has created theirs, let's say at 11:15, you have until 11:15, and then we will vote. We will test out the weapons, and we will see who has the most likely weapon that would actually take down a castle.
The sword takes down
So
a
if I
castle.
was to hit a
Hold on.
with the sword, it would take it out.
If you were to hit a sand castle with the sword,
Oh yes,
we're not, we're not hitting a sand castle.
Okay, but if I was to hit something with a sword, it would knock it out.
I thought
If you hit a sand castle with anything, it's going to fall down.
with butter. So this is
We're going to assume that we have a bit of a stronger castle.
catapult.
Think like Three Little Pigs, like House of
like
Straw,
a brick.
House of Sticks.
need bricks.
Like, we want to break down a brick castle, not a sand castle.
We put this at the bottom to glue it.
So what are you thinking, like, in your head? Like, what type of weapon? Is it something that slingshot? Okay.
I'm thinking.
Well, we can't do it with our mouth. I mean, but we would need some type of string or something.
All right, so initial weapon, is this something that already exists, or are you making a totally new?
Well, it's like a mixture of like a cannonball and a catapult. Like
Okay.
Close up, like a long.
Things that are already made, but we're kind of making it our own.
Little hybrid.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you thinking?
I was
thinking like a giant
spitball machine.
But not, I don't. But I like the thought because she wanted to cut the straws in half and put like little balls in it, and then
Okay.
make it somehow shoot itself
Okay.
across.
So if we were to like build a cardboard castle, take that angle. Like what would knock that castle down? Like how would you break the walls using what you have of a cardboard castle? Like what weapon are you thinking?
Oh, catapult.
Catapult. So what's the approach here with the,
We're gonna make
what is this?
a rubber band at the top, and then we can launch over.
Okay.
And we're gonna use paper airplanes to distract.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I like it. So they can't put up a defense, whoever they is. So you were asking about a sand castle. Let's picture this being a cardboard castle. Like what could you really create
A sword.
that would take down a cardboard castle?
A catapult.
I like your approach.
Thank you.
And I like the distraction too.
Thank you.
It's a nice element.
It's gonna use cardboard. We're gonna sort of put it into rectangles,
Okay.
and then we're gonna have 2 sticks popping out through the top rectangle.
Okay.
And what it's gonna do is we're gonna add a rubber band to it, so it'll be like a slingshot.
Yeah.
And then there'll be 2 like blow guns on each side of the bottom 2 rectangles.
You can make that? I like it. What weapon are you going with? Something that's already been created?
A giant battle axe.
Giant battle axe.
They're
So,
like, it works kind of like a slingshot,
okay.
like a catapult, I mean, but it goes all the way
Mm-hmm.
and just cuts whatever you want it to cut.
All right, so what is the main ingredient, main item that you're planning on using?
At the moment, the straw is like the stick of the battle axe.
Okay.
And we're planning on using, what did you want to use for the battle axe piece? The cardboard? So we're going to use cardboard for the axe portion.
Okay.
And for the base, you were thinking about maybe using clay, but we don't know where it went.
Okay, so picture this. If this castle were cardboard, made out of the same stuff that you're cutting right now,
True.
how could you infiltrate those walls? So when you're designing this, using the materials you have, picture, I got to break through this cardboard castle.
So you're making a cardboard castle?
We're not actually going to, but we're going to, when you're designing this, you need to think like that's the type of castle that you're making, trying to get through.
That might work.
Yeah, you got to think, what could go through the walls of a castle? I mean, you have, these are pretty sharp. Just saying they are.
Just saying, they are.
Yeah, make sure you wrap it around this one too.
Alright, hey, what are you all doing anyways? Hey, so tell me the design of your medieval weapon.
Is there tape? The straws to kind of stabilize it, and then we're wrapping rubber bands around clay to make kind of like the cannon to a cannonball. That's what we have to figure out how we're gonna do.
Okay. Because I need to figure out how we're gonna get it like to launch.
I want to ask him where the castle's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be like
On a
top,
mountain
yeah,
or like
flat with a moat.
yeah.
I'm not seeing catapult yet, so what is it missing? How do we get,
We're making it. This is the foundation. We couldn't even.
okay?
This is the.
But that's what I'm asking you, like what is your plan to make this?
All mine have to do is like.
No, use the other one. Use the other one.
Okay, done.
They're not even talking about.
So you just saw tape and picked it up. Y'all just let Aaron just. No, you're not allowed to use tape. My name is Mr. Vest here at Hungary Creek Middle School, 8th grade innovation class. Thanks for tuning in to our lesson on design thinking. Go Cougars!